As the tradition of the event, we start with few words in a few other languages. If you understand them, good for you. If not, you don't need to panic. It's completely normal. So we first start by Persian. به نام خداوند بخشنده مهربان، درود و خوش آمد بر همگی به همایش خوارزمی‌های آینده. ولادت پرسعادت امام رضا علیه السلام را به همگی شما تبریک و شادباش میگوییم. همانطوری که پیشتر اعلام شده زبان همایش انگلیسی است، بنابراین این آخرین واژه‌هایی است که به زبان فارسی از من میشنوید. Now a few words in Thai, and sorry for my bad Thai pronunciation. สวัสดีครับยินดีต้อนรับเข้าสู่อัลกอริทึมแห่งอนาคตดีใจที่ได้พบทุกคนอีกครั้งครับ Now English for everyone. Hi and welcome everyone to Future Algorithm 2026. This is the third year that we are having this event, and we hope that it happens every year for the coming years. If you have been to Future Algorithm 2024 or 2025, or if you have been to other three parts of the event yesterday and today morning, you already know the introduction that I'm going to cover. But for the people who might be first time seeing this introduction, I will go through all of that again. So Future Algorithm is the title of the event. And then you always see face of a person on the slides, on the poster, on the website of the event. And it might be a question for you, what is the connection between the title of the event and this face that we see everywhere? To answer that, I need to cover a little geography and history. So you see a map of an area of the Earth, and you see a region shown by a red rectangle. Its name is Khwarezm. It was one of the many parts of former huge Persian Empire, and you can see how it was written in cuneiform script 2,500 years ago. And you hear this word Khwarezm in many places. For example, you might have heard of Khwarezmian Empire, and here their domain at 1215 is shown right before Genghis Khan started invading it. And the reason it was called Khwarezmian Empire is that the ruling family of this dynasty were from Khwarezm region. But we are not going to talk about Khwarezmian Empire. We are going to talk about a person who is referred to as Khwarezmi. He was living 780 to 850 AD. And in Persian language, when you want to create adjective for geographical regions or some other things, you can simply add E at the end of it. So when you say Khwarezmi, it means from Khwarezm, and he was called Khwarezmi because he was born at Khwarezm region. This word structure from Persian entered several other languages. When in English you say Bangladeshi, Pakistani, Afghani, or Iraqi, you're actually using a Persian word structure that entered English. It's not only for geographical region. For example, the color called khaki, khak in Persian means soil, khaki means related to soil, and the color is similar to color of soil, so that is why it is called khaki, from Persian to Urdu, and from Urdu went to English. So Khwarezmi, name of this person, from Persian went to Arabic, it became Al-Khwarezmi, then went to Latin and other European language, changed its pronunciation, and became algorithm. So when you say algorithm, actually you are using name of this person. These scientists have done a lot of work, not only in mathematics, in astronomy, in geography, in medicine. You can search his name online and you find a lot of interesting things. Some of his books were translated later in European countries and become basics of some fields of mathematics. For example, when you say algebra, it's coming from the title of one of his books, Al-Jabr wal-Muqabala. In his books, he was giving step-by-step instructions to solve problems such as finding roots of polynomials of degree 2 and 3. And you can hear a little more about his contribution in number system and arithmetics by Dr. Amir Hashemi in the first introduction of last year. And as the result, they decided to choose his name, algorithm, for this concept of step-by-step instruction of solving questions. Name of this conference in English is Future Algorithm. In Persian is Kharazmihay Ayande, which translates to Future Khwarazmis. Combining these two together, the idea is that the students who are participating in this conference get exposed to a variety of topics, see a lot of researchers, and hopefully become the future scientists who create the new algorithm and technology for us. If you haven't visited the website of the event, you can do so. Although it's at the end of this edition, but there will be new announcements in other part of this website for the next events. There is a tab gallery, which is inactive now, but it will be activated in a few days. The recorded version of the talks will be uploaded here. Some of the speakers also shared their slides and they will be uploaded there. So if you miss some talk or you want to go back and check some parts that you have question, you have doubt, you can do that by clicking on gallery when it is getting activated. We will also send you an email about a group photo because we are not physically in the same place. We cannot use the traditional camera to take the group photo. If you are interested to be in the group photo, reply to that email, send us a picture, a photo of yourself with your face, hopefully formal photo. You can be a little informal, but not too much informal. And then we create an artificial group photo we will share with you for the memory, and we put it on the gallery tab as well. Right now we have two talks, great talks. I'm looking for them. I will introduce the speakers when the time arrives. The second talk is from Wolfram Company, who kindly accepted to sponsor the rewards for the poster presentations. So after the second talk, please do not leave immediately, stay a little more. We will announce winners of the poster competition. We had 11 posters submitted by brave students from 7 countries, and we will see how many winners, it is more than one, and who they are at that time. We got a clue of what is this face at the top of the poster. Some of you may ask, what is this building at the bottom of the poster? Well, to answer that, yesterday was a public holiday in Iran, birthday of Imam Reza. I tried to find the painting of his face, but in the end I selected this famous painting from an artist, Mahmoud Farshchian. Unfortunately, he passed away last year, so he's not alive anymore. It's not very clear, the face in this screen, but if you see the original real size painting, you can get a sketch of a face there. And this person, Imam Reza, the full name, Ali ibn Musa Reza, and also the scientist we discussed a few minutes ago, Khwarazmi, his full name, Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarazmi. They both were living in a similar era in Abbasid Caliphate. You see the Khwarazm region was part of that Abbasid Caliphate. Imam Reza died in Mashhad, which I put my mouse cursor there between Tus and Nishabur. And because he was a religious figure, he has a holy shrine now there. But he was not only a religious figure, he was a scholar as well. His grandfather had 6,000 students. He himself had students. There are several famous debates with other scholars recorded from him at history, and there are several books associated to him. So there are two scholars of the same era. It's interesting to put it there. And right before the unfortunate events happened and the internet connection become a problem in Iran, I had the chance to ask a photographer friend in Iran to take some photos of Holy Shrine of Imam Reza in Mashhad, Iran. And here you can see those photos. It's a beautiful place. If you haven't been to Iran, I hope the situation gets okay, and maybe in a few years later, you get the chance to visit and enjoy. Before ending the introduction, I give two advertisements. If you have PhD or you know a friend who has a PhD and wants to do a postdoc in computational algebra and its applications, please share this QR code with them. there are two routes to the postdoc. Sometimes there is a position already advertised and you apply to that, but maybe you don't find a position with the topic of your interest. You don't need to give up. You can contact a mentor in that topic and come up with a common topic of interest that is interesting for you and him. And then write a proposal, apply for funding, and secure the funding of your position yourself, which increase the prestige of that postdoc. There are different places you can apply: EPSRC, Marie Curie, Newton Fellowship, Level Home, Wellcome Trust. And Coventry is giving this Apply to Apply program, which offers a lot of help and support in writing your proposal to increase the chance of success comparing to when you are writing on your own. So please share this QR code with talented people who want to do postdoc in this area. The last advertisement, in first week of June, we are organizing another conference. It's not online, it's in person. The topic is intersection of biology and life science with computer science and mathematics. People from these different backgrounds gather in one place and come up with new interdisciplinary projects and ideas. If you know someone interested, please share this URL, and the location is Pristina. It's the 5th year we are having this event. First year was in Turkey, then it was in Poland, then UK. Last year it was in Greece, and this year will be in Pristina. If you don't know where Pristina is, this map is trying to help you. It's above Macedonia, below Serbia. You can search it online. And yesterday we heard from a Kosovan participant that the weather in June will be very great. So that's all the advertisement and announcement that I wanted to say. We will wait 3 more minutes and I will introduce the first speaker of this session.